We are still watching the potential for Debbie. This is the latest from the National Hurricane Center that just dropped at the top of the hour. We are still seeing this as potential tropical cyclone number 4. Fourth, because this is the fourth name that could possibly become another named storm. And once it actually does reach tropical storm strength, which is 39-mile-per-hour winds, then that's when it will get the name Debbie. But right for now, this storm's still holding about 30-mile-per-hour winds, so it's not quite there yet, but it is close. And there is that 90 to 100% chance that this will become Debbie within the next 7 days. So that's what we're really looking at. That's the latest update. So now let's get to the hurricane track. Once again, with this cone, this is ultimately where the center of the storm will be. So it's not the entire affected area. It's just where the center should line up. So this is what we're saying right now. The National Hurricane Center going to be holding that depression over the rest of Cuba. However, we are seeing a little bit of storm development just to the south of Cuba. So that'll be interesting how this will play out as we head through the next couple of hours. National Hurricane Center now saying that this is going to start to roll into the Gulf. And once again, cone is where the center should line up. So anywhere in between, to the right or to the left of that center line, is where that center of the storm should be. So this is talking a pretty wide range all the way down, basically up the coast of the western coast of Florida is where this storm has the potential to make landfall. So with this, we're possibly looking at timing of about Sunday afternoon is when we're going to start to see the eye possibly make landfall. But even still, we're going to start to feel the effects as we take a look at Sunday later on in the morning into the early afternoon. Now, looking ahead with the current state of the atmosphere, we are going to continue to see that storm ride up the east coast, possibly tap back in to that very warm water that's just off the Carolina coastline, and that could possibly maybe even re-strengthen this storm as it once again taps back into that very warm jet fuel that is those warm ocean temperatures. And really, we have the possibility of seeing the storm sitting and spinning right across the Georgia and Carolina coastline as we head through the next couple of days. This is looking later on even into next week, which we could still see some significant storm surge on the eastern side of the coast as we finally see this storm die down. But we are once again going to be in a state of emergency, and you can see all of these counties in the red. Those areas are going to be in effect with that. So let's take a look at the current warnings out there. Tropical storm warnings issued for parts of Sumter and Lake County as well as Polk County, and we're continuing to keep an eye on the tropical storm warning down more towards the southwest coast. So that's what we're seeing at the moment. Also seeing the possibility of 2 to 4 feet of storm surge, especially across the western coast as we take a look out there right now. These are just the current warnings. Most likely more will be issued as we take a look a little bit later on as those updates get further along. But for the next 7 days, we are calling for Sunday an alert day, keeping those risks on Saturday for an impact day as we're slowly going to start to see the clouds roll in. Sunday, keeping an eye on Debbie for sure, and possibly still going to continue to see those storm effects that we'll talk about coming up in the next half hour on Monday.